trade review. Next trade. We have another one, ladies and gentlemen. I just got finished writing my statistics for broadcasters midterm, and I've been sitting here in the booth on the computer looking at TSN's Trade Center panel for hours now, and nothing has happened up until right now, where Elliot Friedman comes out with a new tweet. Derick Brassard to Colorado for a third, it sounds like. Derick Brassard is obviously the guy that we've been kind of talking about in the spotlight a little bit. He got traded from the New York Rangers over to the Ottawa Senators. He got traded from the Ottawa Senators over to the Pittsburgh Penguins. He got traded from the Pittsburgh Penguins over to the Florida Panthers. And now he is a Colorado Avalanche. That doesn't sound right. Avalanche is a singular noun. If I said he was a Tampa Bay Lightning... No, that doesn't work either. Wild Lightning and Avalanche. Yeah, they don't work. But regardless, Derick Brassard sent over for a third-round pick. This is kind of interesting because Brassard... We've talked about Brassard previously on this channel, and he's honestly just on a completely different level than he was a few years ago. With the Rangers, he was really good. With the Senators, he was okay. With the Penguins, he really wasn't what they were looking for going into the playoffs. And with the Panthers, I mean, 4 points in 10 games, that's really small sample size, but he really hasn't been all too great this season. So now going over to the Colorado Avalanche, it's going to be quite interesting because the Avalanche, we already know that they're really good offensively in terms of that top line. Other than that, though, their depth scoring is not necessarily the best, and getting a guy like Derick Brassard is now going to potentially change that, or at least that's what looks to be the plan here. Now, the Colorado Avalanche, obviously, we already talked about it. Their first line is amazing, but it's just everything else around that is not necessarily the best that we could see. Now, Derick Brassard coming over here, he's coming to a team where, aside from their top three guys, their top point scorer is Alex Kerfoot at 33 points, JT Compher is at 27, Calvert is at 24, Nieto is at 22, Jost is at 19, and these are for forwards, so Tyson Barrie obviously is up there, 42 points. Excuse me, Carl Soderberg is up there at 41. I actually missed out on that one, my bad. But Brassard is going over to a team that does not necessarily have the best depth scoring. He's going to be helping them out, and the Florida Panthers, they get themselves a third-round pick in exchange for that. The Panthers, I mean, they're not necessarily in the best spot right now, so building for the future is always nice to see, and Derick Brassard is not necessarily a guy that was helping them out all too much either, so having a guy get sent out for a third-round pick, it's not the worst thing in the world. But the star power here is in Derick Brassard. We saw his fall from grace from the New York Rangers to the Senators, to the Penguins, to the Panthers, and now to the Avalanche. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens with his career going forward, as Derick Brassard is in the later stages of his career. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Twitter +, now Controls X9 Gaming, and bye.